Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Anybody still need a partner? Raise your hand. Anybody? No? All right. We've got a little core cardio up on the board today. We are going to hit the triple threat. So how this workout works is you have 9 movements up on the board. There are no rep counts on any of these 9 movements. You are simply just going off of your partner's pacer. So me and Travis are partners here. We can do this side in any order. Let's just say we start on power twist. He's going to start knocking out power twist, and I'm going to choose between one of these 4 pacers. So he's going to start knocking those out, and he's not going to stop again until I get done with, say, 100 spins. So he's going. I finished my 100 spins. We high five, air five, switch. Then he would go into the power twist, or vice versa. I don't know which one I started on. But we're going to switch. One of us is going to do the power twist now. The other is going to do the pacer. I wouldn't stop until he gets done with that pacer, okay? We are each going to cycle through the power twist 3 times a piece before we move on to the next one, okay? These are interchangeable. Again, 3 rounds before you move on. Does that make sense with everybody? Yeah? Okay. Very, very quiet here this morning. All right, pacers. Options, you've got 100 spins on a jump rope or on a bike. You do 15 box jumps, finding the appropriate box, landing nice and softly, stepping back on down. 10 burpees, chest down to the floor, and explode back up to the top. We do have something called the burpee challenge, where you do burpees for every single move, every single round. If you blank the board, it comes out to 270. It's a lot of fun, and I hear. And then if you guys don't mind the cold, you can go outside and run 1 hill down to the end of the driveway, back on up. Again, you guys can go on this side in any order. We're going to start at top left, work our way around. Power twist is your first one here. Feet are up off the floor in that boat position. Slamming that medicine ball down with the purpose, releasing that ball. Make sure we're not doing regular Russian twist here where we just set it from side to side. Next one, you've got bench tucks. Okay, we'll be done on the far side with all the benches. He's just going to demonstrate on the boxes here. Hands are on the bench from side, going from side to side, lifting those feet up and over that bench. Trying our best to not let our feet touch the ground. If we have to, okay, just kind of get a small pause on there before we move on to the next side. We don't want you to simply just bounce from side to side. Iron cross. I know that this one has an each side here. So what we want you to do is to do 2 on one side, 2 on the other side, 2 on one side, 2 on the other side until your partner gets finished. So right arm out to the side here, left arm behind that head, elbow to opposite side knee. We prefer both feet up off the floor here, but if you need to lay that opposite foot on the ground, feel free to do so. Jackknife, grabbing a light to moderate dumbbell here, taking it and meeting it to the middle of your shins. Okay, only thing on the ground at the top of the movement here is the booty. Band crunch. Okay, you're gonna be up here at the front. We are going a couple different ways you can do this. Okay, if you prefer being more upright, you can do that, or if you prefer being seated on your heels. Okay, the only thing we don't want from this one is using your entire body to do the band crunch. Okay, where we're just kind of using that momentum just to go back and forth. We want to keep that core engaged the entire time. So we're going down, taking our elbows to our knees, and then nice, slow, and controlled on the way back up. Keeping that core engaged the whole time. My core's still engaged at the top of the movement here. Okay, we're going down, and then back on up. It's a nice, slow, and controlled movement here. Especially with no rep counts, there is no need to get in a hurry on that one. Hip downs. Can be done from the palm or the forearm position. But make sure we are arching our hips up and over when we're dropping our hips from side to side. It's always a good reminder to picture something like a cone or a dumbbell right around your waist. That way you have to go up and over, okay? You can't do the saggy, droopy hips. Just picture it. Next one, muffin top eliminator. Grabbing a weight, whether it's a dumbbell or a kettlebell. We are going to have that opposite hand behind that head. We're going to get a good stretch here and then get a crunch as well on that same side. Again, just like the iron cross, hit 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. Just keep on going back and forth until your partner gets done with their pacer. Bicycle crunch. This one, I'd like you to slow it down quite a bit just because there are no rep counts. Again, elbow to opposite side knee. Make sure we get that full extension on that opposite leg. This would be a great opportunity to really focus on that nice, slow, controlled pace. And then the last one we got here is bird dog. Most advanced version would be in the push-up position here. We're taking up hand and opposite leg, just like so. Maybe get a pause at the top. If that is a little too difficult, you can go down to your knees, but slow it down. You're still going hand and opposite side leg, just like so. Any questions?